You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Come on in. How's your day going? How's your week going? How's your life going? That's a big question, isn't it? How's your life going? What? It's all right. Yeah, I'm good. Really? So Viktor Frankl was having a pretty good life. And he wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. And we're going to just extract a little piece out of that and discuss that today. Give you some perspective in life, certainly here in the past couple of weeks with what's happening here in America and the world. A lot of people are questioning things. So let's go back in time and find some support for that, okay? It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com. My name is Scott Smith. Nice to have you around today. Every single day, get out of bed. Stand up, take a separate beat, no matter what gets in the way. It's that simple, really, when you think about it. And then all the focus stuff and everything else comes into play. You guys are great. You're so successful. You know what you're doing. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes it doesn't. I will tell you, can I share a story with you? In my brain, a conversation came up from a listener I've had for many, many years, and has been a member for a long time. And we've gotten together and had lunch a couple times. Every time he's in town, it's about once a year now, he stops in, hey, let's have some lunch. And we stop and we do this. He may hear this today. I won't say his name, but he had cancer. And he was working through that, a very dark time. And he told me that. And I'm not thinking too much about it. I've been through the cancer thing with my wife, and so I understand it. But in my job, I tend to just drive forward. But he said, Scott, stop a second, okay? You have no idea how dark and crazy things get sometimes for people out there. And we find your podcast at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you get me through to 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I get some sleep and get up and do it again. This is amazing. It's really cool. So I know where you are. I know what's going on. We're all in it. So if you're in that place right now where you happen to have maybe the world's pressing on you a little bit today, and it is. I mean, it's 50%. Doesn't matter. I don't know what side. The problem with me, I live right in the middle. That's the problem. So I'm getting hammered by everybody, everything. I'm just right in the middle kind of guy. It can be tough. And say you're not. Say you're just soaring and life is great and you're pushing really, really hard to get what you want. It's awesome, but you still can feel kind of lonely and it can be kind of weird out there. I get it. So I got you back here best I can do. Let's talk about chasing success and Viktor Frankl. The book was Man's Search for Meaning. It's one of the books that I read it every couple of years. It's a very old book. A friend gave it to me. And amazingly, the friend gave it to me, then he moved away. And he got a divorce and things like that. And I never heard from him again. We're talking 20 years now. It's like a really good friend. He just disappeared. And it disappeared from everybody, not just me, by the way. But he gave me this book. And I keep the book. It reminds me of a guy who was thinking of what I was doing at the time and gave me something that would help me. And every few years I read it. Let me give you a passage from this. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning. Because I know you're here in many ways to go get something more in life and have success and the whole thing. And this is what this talks about. Don't aim for success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you're going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must ensue. That it only does so as a side effect of one's personal dedication and cause to greater than oneself, or as a byproduct of one's surrender to a person other than oneself. Happiness must happen, and the same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. On a Fisher Passion coaching call the other day, I said, guys, I just don't care. But I care. But I don't care. I just don't care. And I got lectured by a bunch of people. You do care. I was frustrated about something. I don't know what. Well, I do know what it was. I took care of it. It's done. But I said, I just don't care. And yet I do care, but I don't care. They said, Scott, you do care. You can't tell us you don't care. You do this all the time. You help all these people. You absolutely do care. My point is made by what I just read to you. Happiness must happen. The same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. Can't care about being happy. Just has to be happy. That's why I choose to be joyful versus happy. You can't care about just a thing called success. You just have to kind of not care and just go do the do, right? Just go get it done. It's so simple and hard. And no matter how long you've been around, no matter how much wisdom you get, you're going to falter back into that trying to worry about it. Doesn't matter. It's how it is. So let's break this down into its components, huh?
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Success. That's a component of this. The destination that only appears when you stop looking for the map. When you're there, right? Otherwise, you're just on the journey. Dedication. Pouring yourself into something that matters more than your personal gain. Uh-oh. Don't make it wrong. Everything we do is for personal gain, for sure. We have to. I'm hungry. I got to go get some food. That's personal gain. But man, when it matters more than you, life changes. That's why people say to you, when you do things from service versus just going to make a buck, you do better. Byproduct. The beautiful thing that happens when you're busy doing meaningful work. I consider what I do meaningful work. I don't consider that I have the ability to really help you. I don't do it consciously. I don't say, I'm going to go help this person, teach him this and teach him that. Does that surprise you that I would say that? I don't do that. However, what I know is this. When Scott does what Scott does, when Scott doesn't worry about it, when Scott just goes there and does it, there is a byproduct that really cool things happen to me and to you. So I stay in that zone all the time. And when I get out of the zone, life sucks. Greater cause. Something bigger than your personal ambitions. It gives you and gives your work deeper purpose. It's got to be bigger. Face your passion, purpose, meaning, and legacy. A lot of people say, what does that mean? It means find something you're passionate about. Stumble upon it if you have to. That will evolve into purpose. That's going to mean something to you, and that will become your legacy. In other words, when you die someday, somebody will say, that's what they were all about. Oh, I know you're not going to die. No, you're not going to die. Surrender. letting go of tight control to allow natural excellence flow through you. That's what this is. When you surrender. Now, in the world that I live in, the coaching world that I'm in, a lot of people fight me when I say surrender. I don't surrender. I'm a surrender kind of guy. I never surrender to anything. We are not on the same page yet when it comes to surrender. Surrender is not giving up. Not at all. It's kind of just chilling. I do that. I very easily, okay, just go with the flow and watch what happens. So what can you do? Shift your targets a little bit, maybe reframe it a little bit, huh? You can focus on excellence in what you're doing now rather than the outcomes. I know we always say it's all about the outcome. Not really. It's what you do en route to the outcome. You can find something that's greater than you. I know for my audience, that's pretty important. I know you guys are looking for that, something that's more impactful for you. It's always on my mind. I'm always trying to help you get there because I think that's what drives you in life. I do. So Viktor Frankl, if you haven't read the book, it's kind of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If I mention that to somebody, they most have read it in college. Yeah, I think I read it in college. It's about motivational theory, something. Yeah, you read it, and it still stands today. It's morphed over the years. But Viktor Frankl, that's back World War II, the concentration camps. Man's Search for Meaning. Most people have read it in college. If you haven't, pick it up someday. It's a nice read, even though it's kind of a pretty depressing topic. It's awesome. My email address, scott@dailyboostpodcast.com, is how you get me. I will be opening Face Your Passion again very, very soon. You may want to join me in that group. It is just an incredible place. It's just focused on passion, purpose, meaning, and legacy, trying to get you in alignment every single day so you do what you love to do, settle your life down, and get you what you want. That's what it's all about. I'll tell you more about that here very soon, okay? See you tomorrow. It's Friday. Yay!